They won't show up in the beginning and the startup process of your journey, but they will show up in those thriving moments. Let's talk about that today, because a lot of individuals, right, including myself, have gone through this situation. Listen, and I'm a small creator, right? But there's other things that I have done over the past, and the symptoms seems to be the same. And for those who are out here, successful entrepreneurs, I've heard this story over and over and over. You know, when it comes down to families and friends and the close people around you, no one is there to support you. Let's talk about YouTube as a whole, right? As a startup creator, you know, most of us are trying to establish our YouTube channel. We're trying to get the first 100 subscribers and a couple of little views, right? And so we go to families and friends, and these are the ones that we thought would be the support of us, right, to watch our video, whether it be boring or not. So what? It's just the time matters, right? And so there are times when we may shoot the video or share it to them rather, and guess what? They don't watch our videos because we're nobody to them. Our reality, they know our lifestyle, so they look down on us and they don't support you. The same thing happened when it comes down to your small business. You know, you're in the moment of trying to establish it. You know, you're in the beginning season, because we know that when it comes down to business, it takes about 5 years for any business to take off, even when it comes down to your career. But you're looking that support, the support just for the close ones around you, and not even that you don't have. Same thing for celebrities, right? In the beginning stages, no one support them. And let me tell you what I have learned over this past experience is that you know, they're not entitled, but we would love if they can show some support, because it goes a far way, right? But truth be told, oftentimes families and friends are not the one. Okay? And so what happens along the way? Then, I mean, sometimes people hold grudges, and it's not a good thing. However, you may continue your journey, and God is good. Your journey took off. What is biting me? Something is biting me over here. Your journey took off, and now you're in a thriving season. Now you are successful. Your business took off. You're in a thriving season. Your YouTube channel picked up, right? Now you last year you were what? 5 subscribers to now you're 500K subscribers, right? Or you were 100 subscribers to now you have 1 million subscribers, right? And now you have gotten popular. Now you're starting to make some money. You're doing a lot of income producing activity. And guess who show up now? Guess who show up? The friends and family that weren't there in the startup process, that did not support you, who did not care, who watch your video just for 1 minute, close it off and watch, what's his name again? Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast, who is already making money, Mr. Beast, who is already popular. You're just looking the little support, and you couldn't get it. But now you're in your thriving season, and look who showed up. The same families and friends. You see how life works? So they weren't a part of the journey, but now the entitlement. Have you ever heard of that Jay-Z story? I believe his nephew or something to that nature. I believe his nephew wanted, ask him for some money, and he told his nephew no. He told his nephew, I'd rather for you to work with me so you can get paid. But the nephew, I don't remember, don't quote me. I don't know if it's the nephew or a cousin, but it's a family member. And so he decided that he does not want to work. And as a result of that, Jay-Z didn't give him the money because he felt like he was too entitled to it. And a lot of people are like that, guys. A lot of people feel entitled to your success. They weren't part of your journey. The short-term sacrifices that you made over the years to build your business from ground up, they weren't part of it. But they come into your life feeling entitled and want the most of everything. Why do people do that? So we have to be careful of those who we have around us during the startup process, okay? And I'm not telling you this, not every families or friends are like that. But it's it's a 10%, because most families and friends does not support. They don't support. They talk you down, they criticize, they got too much to say. And they don't even know how to start it. They have no education on how to go about it. But they're the one that have so much to say. But they always want to show up in the glory. Come on. So my message to you today is not to hold any grudges, but you have to set your intention and know who you have around you in the startup process. In fact, be careful with the ones that you share your information with, you share your vision with. Because I talked about that in another video, that I shared my vision, and because I was working on the funds, the startup process, the person who I shared it with had the funds, and they operate or they execute on my vision. So, you just have to be careful. Again, just know that this will happen in your life. Just know that with your journey, people won't understand it. People won't understand your vision. People won't understand, or they don't have time for your idea to help you to execute it or to support you rather. But they will show up in the season because they want something from you. The minute you tell them no, guess what? They want to extort you. They want to come on social media. They want to sell you out. They want to start talking bad about you. All these different things. But again, we still have to love them. Love them from a distance. Isolate yourself away from them, and just know that you do what you have to do for them. But don't let them take advantage of you. Don't let them, take advantage of your situation. If you help them out once and twice, that's it. Do the same thing like Jay-Z. Let them work for you so they can earn it. The Bible says you shall eat the fruits of your labor. So yes, you're going to work for it. You're not going to inherit all these work that I put in along the way. Now you want to enjoy it? Like, come on now. So this is where we talk about wisdom and discernment. We have to be careful of those who we have around us, because at the end of the day, some of them are not with us in the startup process, in the beginning journey, but they always want to take part of the glory, the success. They want to show up. They want shout out from you. They want all these different things from you. You just have to be careful. Just know that, okay? I know sometimes I be getting in my feelings and stuff, but it is what it is, because these things happen, y'all. It happens many times. I keep hearing these same stories. Yes. I'm a person that read a lot of personal development, and most of these successful entrepreneurs that I know of, they said the same thing. The language are the same. They don't have any help. Some of them have to start from the grounds up. Some of them start with inheritance. Some of them start with handouts. But I know the ones who has no inheritance and no handouts, those entrepreneurs are the most challenging ones, because they have to start from the grounds up and build. And the person who you're looking, the closest one you're looking to be among you, to be with you, is not with you. Okay, so again, my friend, be careful, and just know that. Set your boundaries from now. Be intentional of those who are around you, so that when you're starting up, then in your thriving season, your success season, you know who will remain there. We're not going to have any newcomers wanting to come in. You see what I'm saying? So just be careful. I hope this message finds you well. Let me hear your thoughts on this video, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and also to subscribe if you're brand new to this channel. Until then, I'll see you around. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.